Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Ixion. Hull integrity is dropping because we're on the move, I believe. Yeah, that's what it's causing. So yeah, maybe it's good to not move too far. Let's have a quick look at what happened at Valiant. Oh no.
Awaits your attention.
Jeez, while attempting to retrieve the cryopods, the Xanadu was hit by a telluric body orbiting Valiant 71. At high speed, disabled the Xanadu and its crew were vaporized upon entering the planet's atmosphere. Nice. That's not what I wanted to see. That serves us right. So we've lost the Xanadu and we've lost 5 crew members in the data listening protocol, and we won't find anything else out there either. So we've basically missed out on everything. That is unfortunate. Speed things up a little bit to get get things over here. Have we avoided this thing? Why is it not? Oh, so it's not doing anything. Or is it mining? Seems to be mining. Okay, just move things a little quicker. Just get here a little bit quicker. People are being fed, I'm assuming. How's our batteries going to go? If we go in here. Yeah, this battery is not going to hold.
An accident has occurred in the tycoon.
Yeah, we've run out of power somewhere, I think.
Caution. Hull integrity below 50%.
Okay, now we're going back up. So let's go slower now while we switch things back on again. There was an accident somewhere. Now let's quickly, if we go to this, now let's switch that on, switch this on, and switch this one on. We'll switch on some of these. We'll have a look before we switch on the rest. We'll switch that one on. We'll switch this one on. Switch that one on. We'll switch one of these on at least. I don't know if we need to switch on any of the other ones for the time being. So we can certainly start. Oh, we don't need any more carbons, but we do need to maybe switch on one of these. Okay, so let's pop out of that and see how that goes. Things should be dropped off here. Oh, we need to switch this one on. Okay, stuff is being moved through. Excellent. Unfortunately, we've lost the Xanadu. The Xanadu was parked over here. Actually, that means this thing is no longer necessary at the moment. Food is looking reasonable. Yeah, food is looking really good. I'm happy with what we're doing with food at the moment. Really happy with that. And hopefully now we're a fair bit closer, so these guys will move things through a little bit quicker. Yeah, there's a lot of resources ready to collect. We probably need to start maybe thinking about yet another iron source. Anything else in this vicinity here? I thought there was this little spike somewhere. Lots of silicone over here. A little bit of iron and some carbon over this way. There's a bit of stuff over there as well. Can we get higher iron quantities is what I'm after. More small quantities only. That's probably about the best we can get right nearby. Somewhere over there is pretty good too. Some carbon and iron over here. And some ice actually. But it's only going to be a low volume of iron. Oh, here we go. We'll go over there, get some iron identified in that spot too. Okay, so now these can start moving again. What's going on here? Do we have... Oh, we've got plenty. We may as well switch both these on so that we produce alloys at a quicker rate now. And we'll move a little bit further from there. Technology emergency cryopods unlocked. I think that was just about too late. I'm going to go ahead and get the automatic ship repatriation thing done as well. I think if we had that, it might have saved things a little bit. Have people lost a little bit of trust in us? No, not really. So the loss of that ship wasn't too bad then. Was not too bad. People are fairly comfortable with us at the moment. You are... Oh, yes, we need to switch you on if you're going to make another probe for us. Docking bay disabled in Sector 1 due to an accident. 10 crew members. Whoa! What's happened here? Administrator, news of the Xanadu's loss has spread through the station. Our exploration teams have a reputation of not only being the most well-trained members of our crew, but also the best prepared. They are mentors and role models for the people of the Tycoon. Explorers whose courage surpasses fear. The loss of an entire team has done great damage to the psychological balance in the station. Permanent! Whoa! At least we've got this thing that's currently giving us +2. Wow, we do need to do policies here, I'm assuming. What's going on here now? How many people are we... The active health buildings in Sector 1 cannot hospitalize all injured crew members. 16 crew members are injured in Sector 1. Maybe one of these will get out soon, allowing another person to get in. I'm hoping that's the case. This was something that was quite comfortable doing in Frostpunk. But I'm not sure here it's the greatest thing. Are we going to lose one? We may lose one. We may lose one. Do wonder.
A probe has completed its scan.
Okay, let's have a quick look. So now the mining is coming in over here. Oh, lots of little ones, which is okay. Actually, it's reasonable. And ice and a little bit of carbon. But we've got carbon. If we need more carbon, we can get more carbon. It's not the end of the world to do that. I just want our alloys to get up a little bit. So now there should be a fair bit of iron coming in. And we should be able to get our alloys moving at a fairly reasonable pace. I just want to make sure we get those alloys up and running a little bit quicker. We're running out of waste here also. From a waste policy, from leaving home behind, from discovering the fate of the protagonist, from our mortality. Yeah, that's starting to look a little bit bad for us here. And we need to build some other stuff. Okay, now let's quickly let's resume the construction of this. We should have enough to sort that out now, and the hull should be reasonably... Okay, we'll go up to 600, and then we'll drop it down to just the one that does that for us. For the time being, it's reasonable. Question is, do you build these things everywhere? Can we... Okay, there's another piece of research done. The automatic ship repatriation has been done. I should have done that earlier. And then this one is science ships move faster. Oh, that's less urgent in my mind. What do we have over here? As faster, right? They move faster. Improvised repair protocols. Cargo ships are more likely to endure dangerous weather conditions. We can potentially think about that. Self-welding. Mining ships are more likely to endure dangerous weather conditions. Adaptive extraction. Mining is faster. I don't think that's necessary. I think we'd rather move on to something like crop farms. So let's make a start on... let's make a start on crop farms. But yeah, that's we're running out of the research at the moment. We should have plenty of iron now. Yeah, good. We're good on that. This is being built at the moment, and then from there we can then start producing a little bit of these electronics. What's this looking like? Almost up at 600. Then I'll switch off the one. Now we've got stability pretty low here, but it is okay. We're not losing trust at the moment, and so I'm happy to run with a little bit of lower stability in this one. Hopefully we can do a little bit more with it. Yeah, lots of iron coming in now, and as soon as this is done, we'll start working on we'll then start working on some electronics, and then we can do some further work. Oh, we could also do the upgrade for the solar panels. And the question does come around: should we be creating another science ship at the moment? There's nowhere for it to go. We could, hang on. Let's pop out of here and have a quick look. Is there anything else we need to launch a probe to? Anything over here? Okay, that's ice and hydrogen, which we can get if we need to. Do we have... I think we may lose a probe through there. If we do that, whether the probe will get to the other side, I'm not too sure. Yeah, there's some stuff over there. Let's rather look at the safe side over here. Lots of carbon. Should be something... Ooh. There's something out here somewhere. Lots of ice, lots of iron. That's good. But where's my... There's a point of... Oh, there we go. Where is it? There it is. Send out the probe so we can get that point of interest moving. But we do need to get our alloys up and running. So now our alloys is looking fairly reasonably comfortable. Is this still mining? That is mining. This is still picking up, and then the next guy will start picking up over here. And then we can come and mine all of these guys. Okay, that's okay. They'll do their thing. And we'll slowly from here pick up plenty of the irons and things, the alloys. Let's pop in and see what's happening with our alloys. They are moving fairly quickly. So what we can do now, and this is filled up as well. So, okay, now what I'll go out and do is come back over here, get the melon to... do we do the 25 only? Maybe we'll do the 25 only. Let's do that. So we'll just get the small one in there. Send me some alloys over here, please. And we'll do the temporary shelter by itself. I think that's the one. We'll pop in here and see if we can't make a start on the colony center. That's 90 as well. And it does need some electronics. So let's just get our electronics moving. We've got extra work conditions over here, which is not ideal. How many people do we need? We've got room for a few more people, so we should be able to move a few over from this side. Yeah, absolutely. Let's move another 10 over. 15. Come on, what's going on over here? Workers available. Maybe not as many. Maybe just 10. Let's just move another 10 over from Sector 1 to Sector 2. Only workers, 10 of them, please, and start that migration for us. So that once they're here, we'll move on. We'll switch this one off for the time being. We'll go about switching this on instead. And then once that's ready, we'll probably switch off some of these things as we switch on some of the other ones. How's our food? Oh, our food is looking good. Our food is looking good. If we look at data or our resources, shall we try and keep food at 100? And over here, we'll keep it at 45 for the time being. Actually, they should have more food here now. Why is it only taking... Oh, there's a lot of people here that... Okay, let's just put it up to 50. So 50 in here. And 100 on that side. That's good. So we'll keep that thing nice and filled up. And 50 over here should keep this one nice and good. So we've got 2 cycles worth of food in storage at any time. That feels like what I would like to see happening. And then...
Population transfer complete.
Okay, so that's done now. So now we've got a little bit of extra people. So let's switch this thing on. Still optimal conditions, and we'll have to switch this one on also. That now it's extra hours. What can we potentially switch off? Let's switch off this guy. We'll keep it on to optimal for the time being. Until such time as we send out another probe, we'll do that. Has our probe arrived there yet? No, it hasn't, so it's still underway. We'll kind of switch this off also. And that means we can maybe switch this on. Yeah, there we go. Good. So now we're going to start seeing the movement of a little bit of this. So what I'll do also is now I can switch this thing on, and it should move the rest of that over to this side. Keep it nice and full, so we'll do a little bit more of these electronics. We'll have to then start picking up silicone as well, of course. Yes, things are looking a little bit better now with regards to the alloys. So I am comfortable to make a start on the colonization training center. Let's just double check we've got everything else we need. We need electronics and alloys, which is stuff that we will get here. Oh, and we should be at 600. So let me switch this one off. We'll save the workers on this side, and we'll go ahead and build this one. We could do some batteries in there if we needed to, but yeah, make a start for this. What I'll do is I'll switch that one on. Just want to make sure we've got fairly good conditions everywhere. So 30 silicone to produce one electronic. That's okay. So we've got a fair bit. So we had 180. So that means 30. So it's one. It's basically six of them then. Probe has discovered a point of interest. Let's have a look at that. The Protagoras. We found the Protagoras, which of course is well, that's underway at the moment. We're waiting on a ship to get there and do its thing. And then, of course, once we've got... Oh, actually, now we can send a ship over this way. Do we build another ship? Do we build another science ship? Let's get this one going first, and we'll go from there. Got a fair bit of iron ready to go. Excellent. And that's moving pretty quickly. So our alloys is looking reasonable. What we can certainly do is build another one and just store a little bit more. I'm super comfortable storing more iron in here. I'd rather we fill this thing right up and make sure that our alloys is good. Food is good. Food is good. I wouldn't mind storing a little bit more, so I wouldn't mind filling these things up a little bit more. Let's pop out here quickly and see what's happening with our mining ships. So that's been done and now being picked up. That's all been cleared out. So now they're going to come and do these ones. So yeah, we can send another probe out at some point. I believe we should. Give me a probe. And there should be some... I thought I saw some iron. Lots of carbon. Ooh, silicone. Can we have both silicone and iron? We can have carbon and iron. Or we can have... Whoa. Or we can have silicone. Thought we had... okay, that's carbon and iron. It's probably worth sending a probe out over there. Getting some more iron over there would be fairly useful too. I still want us to open up the next one and really get our food moving. Technology crop farm has been unlocked. Now we've got about 23, so we really need more other stuff. What is this? Oh yeah, now we can build one of these. Electronics 1 and alloys 1. I mean 30. Electronics 1. So we are producing stuff at least. All good. Yeah, at the moment we're running optimal. Once that's done, oh, that'll be built now. Switch that thing off. Yes, we had an extra one in here. More stuff is being moved over. We're kind of slowly cleaning this one out. And then the question is, do we go about building another one? Just want to make sure that we've got enough. How's our workers over here? Yeah, we only have about 6 spare workers, so we can switch one on and then go and build another science ship on the other side if we wanted to, or at least a probe. So switch one of them on. Now we're just about breaking even with regards to the people. we really can't expand anymore right now. Taking it slow, but just making sure we're doing things at a reasonable rate. That ship's now coming back. We are slowly losing a little bit of trust now, which is okay, but it's at a very marginal rate.
A probe has completed its scan.
The probe has scanned some stuff over here. How much is this? Oh, it's not. Oh, there's at least there's 2 of them. Oh, yeah, that's a reasonable amount. It's a reasonable amount of iron over there. Where's my other ship? Location of the Tiqqun planetary system, probably on its way to the Tiqqun for a bit of a repair. I wish I could tell them to go this, you go that way, you go that way, and start mining these things. So we've got multiple places that they can be collected from. Okay, good. Yeah, polymers are okay. We're managing the polymer thing a fair bit. Under 600 again. It drops quite rapidly. Okay, what's going on over here? Now, let's have a look. So, train up to 15 colonists over 5 cycles using one electronic. Wow. So, we definitely need to start picking up more silicone then. Well, let's do the first one and see what that's all about. Switch that on and let's... I won't necessarily do automatic training just yet, but let's do the first one and see what is that all about. We can't... I don't think we can send them out just yet. And then obviously what we would like to do is make sure that there's at least like 2 of them in there. So let's just make sure we're moving electronics... 3. So let's just make sure there's at least 3 electronics in each one. And that will at least see us train a little bit more, or have the ability to train some more colonists. I do wonder how many colonists we would like to send to places, by the way. That's almost done. I'm quite keen to see what's happening with that. We've got 1 mining ship heading this way to do the iron things. And then I do wonder if the other one will do the same thing. That's probably closer for the time being, so we get the stuff here a little quicker. How's our iron going? Oh, we're not quite filling some of these things up. Alloys are at a reasonable pace at the moment. Once this drops to about 500, it'll switch it back on again. Food is looking good. It is coming up, I think. 100 plus
a science ship team
50.
Has completed a task.
Okay, let's have a look at that. What did we get from this one? Okay, the comet has partially surveyed analysis of rock and ice samples, has established new theories about forces at play on comets such as Rokitansky D79. However, the team was unable to pierce through the thick ice of the glacial mass. The electromagnetic signal has since ceased emitting. Okay, well, at least we got a little bit of stuff there. We'll leave the planet. We'll have a look at what this is, waiting for a science ship. So now we'll send the science ship. Once it's done here, we'll send Melon over there, and then from there to the Protagoras. Yeah, it seems like we have such a constant requirement of things, and we haven't even started working on the ice yet, which is the other big thing. I feel like I feel like it's going so slow, but we just need to make sure that we're reasonably paced here. You know, things can get out of hand so quickly. Silicone is still underway. This takes a lot of time. 1 every 3 cycles is basically what happens. And how long does this take? Oh, over 5 cycles. Okay, so really, as long as you've got a little bit of silicone coming in, you shouldn't have too much problems with that.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Completed action. I think it was just picking up the science, right? What? Oh. What is this? Client security protocols indicate that the crew on board the Melon is not the original crew. After intense questioning and observation via the ship's onboard surveillance system, It appears that these new crew members are indeed human and possess a good knowledge of Dolos protocol and procedures. They stubbornly insist that they have always worked on the Tycoon, but their biometric data does not match with any crew register records. That's scary. What are we going to do? Purge the melon? Dolos security protocols recommend that we do not take any unnecessary risks when it comes to potentially dangerous, contagious encounters. The contents of the melon will be purged once it leaves the vicinity of Katansky D-79. Autopilot will be initiated and the ship will return to the Tycoon. Okay, Naomi protocol. Update the Tycoon's crew manifest to include the new biometric data. Oh my goodness. The Naomi protocols have worked out reasonably well for us, I think. Oh my goodness. Let's just do that. 5 crew members renamed. Oh my goodness. Get that science for us, please. Yeah, I don't want to purge people. We're really struggling with trust already, so let's not purge too many people now. Actually, get this to be collected. Let's high priority collect this. I hate that we struggle to click this so much. Let's high priority collect that, and then we've got the protagonist over there. Do we send out? Do we have something else we need to find here? There's definitely something on this side we need to get. But there's some ice and carbon going on here. Anything further? Oh, silicone. We do probably need that. What's over here? A little bit of stuff. Ice. I just want to see if we've got any other. Well, is that the only other one? So let's send it over there. Hopefully the probe can make it through there. Okay. So we've got our colonists being trained 1.8 cycles away from being ready, and I do wonder what that means for us. Hull integrity is dropping, and we are producing electronics, but it is quite a slow burn to say the least. We can.
Accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Oh yeah, the steel mill. Okay, so let's just switch off that. So we don't need that, and we'll switch off this guy. Don't need its power at the moment. Our power is really close. We do need to start going for some further things. So that's underway. Do we have enough room for people, or how many do you need now? 21 more crew members. How many do? So these should be finishing off quickly. 1, 2, so we should be okay. Let's have a look. If we pop in here, can we? We've got some extra stuff now. What we can do is we can do this one. Solar panel polymer cost down. Thermal regulation. I'm not sure that's as useful, but it is probably somewhat. Oh, and this one might be better. 2.5% extra. We're at about 300, so 2.5%. Yeah, it's very minimal too. It's maybe 7 extra, 7 or 8 extra. Yeah, so it's not great. What else do we have? We've got cell housing, which means we'll finish off that entire ring. Oh, no. We still got the fire station to go. So that's something else that we can get. What else? Steel mill. Nothing here. Waste heat recovery. Power cost reduced by 2. That's not bad. It's pretty pricey for what we get there. Yeah. I don't think there's anything, right? Anything right now. Unless we start working on one of these other ones. Let's pop out of there for just a second. I believe we're done over here. So let's get the melon to move over to DeVille. And then from there we'll see what's happening over there. We should have colonists ready to go fairly soon. Yeah, no training in progress. So we actually do have 15 colonists ready to go. Do we train another round? I think so. Let's train one more round. A legislative center has done some stuff. A breakdown occurred. So now people are angry, and we're losing trust fairly quickly. And we're in extra hours over here. Why? Oh, I probably need to maybe switch something off. Let's switch off this guy, so we're under optimal conditions now. That's good. I want to keep working on the alloys. That's important for me. Is this thing, how full is this thing? How many people now? Oh, just one extra that we're missing out on. And if we come over here, yeah, everybody should now be okay and well covered. They are angry here now for like another half a cycle, and hopefully the trust will hold. We may be able to switch. Well, I don't think we'll be able to switch it on. Things are reasonable. Yeah, I wonder if it went into overwork. No, the accident would have caused that overworking conditions thing. We could build another... You know what? I'm going to build another battery over here. Sure, where can we squeeze one in somewhere? Yeah, there's lots of little unused spaces, isn't there? Oh yeah, probably over here is a good spot for it. Let's get another battery going over there, and then we can probably squeeze in another one on that side and then leave the rest in here open. But yeah, let's get another battery going. That'd be quite useful. So that when we switch everything off, we can make do for quite a distance, or a reasonable distance at least. Just at 155 at the moment. Okay. So let's pop out and see what's going on. Where's the melon? Come on, melon. Come on, melon. So those have been done. So where are these two going at the moment? Are they heading somewhere? Certainly someone can be doing the carbon and the ice. Oh, no, they're heading over this way. Okay, now fair enough, fair enough. And then these will be picked up. 43 over there, 189. So there's a fair bit of iron for us to pick up. We've got plenty of alloys doing their thing right now, right this minute, so we're okay. Oh, hang on. Did the probe get here? Oh, the probe got through. Nice. The melon is going, the probe is going. I did wonder whether the probe was going to get through here. So there's another bit we can have a look at, and I think that should be pretty much everything. These guys are bringing in iron for us at a reasonable rate. Shall we speed it up just a tad?
A science ship has arrived at
there we go. Let's pop in here and have a quick look. Okay, summary of intelligence on DeVille 59. DeVille 59 is eligible for colonization testing. Data collection. Data collection will help shape future dollars initiatives. Transmission from the team of the Melon. We have landed on DeVille 59. Despite the cold and harsh environment of the planet, the atmospheric conditions and gravity are remarkably similar to Earth's. There are large bodies of frozen water on the planet's surface. Okay, so what we could do is establish basic Tiqqun colony infrastructure. Basic Tiqqun colony infrastructure prepares potential colonists for life in new ecosystems. Simple physiological and psychological evaluations are conducted within local environments, providing useful field data to refine Dolos colonization protocols. Okay. It requires a fair bit of resources, alloys, food, and colonists, 30 of them, which we have ready fairly soon. Establish advanced Tiqqun colony infrastructure. Advanced colony infrastructure prepares potential colonists for new life and new ecosystems, working in tandem with the Tycoon's tech lab. Extensive physiological and psychological evaluations are conducted within local environments, providing invaluable field data to refine Dolos colonization protocols. I think I'd rather do this one. Let's not beat around the bush about it. Let's do this one. So we do need to wait on a few more colonists. And guys, I think that's where I'm going to put the end in this episode. Actually, let's quickly see what's happening over here, and then I'll end the episode. There we go. Chevy 34, another point of interest over there. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please hit that like button. In the next episode, we'll definitely look into a bit of colonization and see how that kind of works. And then maybe we'll see what's happening with the protagonists over there. Okay, if you've enjoyed it, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and I will see you next time.